Good evening. As you know, Agent Miller recently vanished under suspicious circumstances, and we fear the worst. However, his bag should help us continue his work. In his final report, he said that the Vesuvian Codex, a relic in his possession, may have ties to the excavation taking place in Rome right now. Mussolini is after Vulcan's hammer, so we need to find that codex and get the hammer before his men do. The codex must be in Miller's office somewhere, but knowing him, it will be well hidden. We need an expert on Roman mythology with a knack for puzzles.
I know just the person, sir. She's new to the field, but she's our most qualified candidate. We'll arrange a meeting with her in Miller's office.
Good evening, Amelia. I'm glad you came. The agency hopes you'll be able to uncover the Vesuvian Codex. I see you've looked over Miller's bag. There's some valuable information in that portfolio. Go ahead and investigate this place. I want to take a quick look around outside. Some suspicious characters were spotted lurking around the building. Oh, before I forget, take this badge. The agency has high expectations for you.
According to legend, the Queen of the Gods gave birth to a son named Vulcan. Juno was shocked by her newborn's homely appearance. Fearing what the other gods would think, she cast the child from the realm of the gods. Vulcan fell through the sky for days. Nymphs saved the boy and nurtured him, but the fall left him crippled for all time. The cast-out god grew to be a blacksmith without peer. As smith of the gods, he forged powerful weapons and adornments for the pantheon. Soon Juno heard of her son's masterful work and summoned him to forge her a golden throne. Vulcan obliged his mother, but he had hidden a mechanism within the throne as a payback for her cruelty. The moment Juno sat upon the throne, she was trapped by it. The gods pled with Vulcan for Juno's release. They offered him the hand of Venus, goddess of love, in marriage, and he could not resist. Little did he know that this love would lead to his downfall.
Thanks for the codex, darling. It's time I got out of here.
Amelia! Amelia! Wake up! Are you okay? Oh, thank goodness. I heard a scuffle as I was coming up the stairs. She looked like the woman from Miller's documents? And the codex is gone? I'll try to figure out what's going on here, but you should go to Rome. You can't solve this case from here. Here, take this token. You'll need it to get in touch with our Italian contact.
Buonasera, signorina. Are you here for the Vulcanalia festival too? It's the 1850th anniversary of the eruption of Vesuvius. There have been little earthquakes too. Would you believe it? Would you like to buy something? The excavators thought all of these knickknacks were pointless, but they're precious, just like the treasures hidden below the streets. Here, take this handkerchief as a souvenir.
Buonasera, signora. I assume we're looking for each other. May I ask you to identify yourself? It's a pleasure to meet you. Miller was a good friend, and I'm glad to have you carrying on his work. I have some urgent business to wrap up as your arrival was a bit unexpected. Once I'm back, we can figure out how to get past Mussolini's guards and into the excavation. Here, this is the badge of a proper field agent. I see you have Miller's portfolio. I'm sure you can make good use of it.
Signora, please help me. Would you take the first aid kit from the trunk? Grazie, Millie. Cara. I knew that woman was bad news. She commissioned me to bring her, along with all of this junk, here on short notice for a good price. Said she was an art dealer. I should have trusted my gut, but thankfully there are kind souls like you. Take this crystal as a sign of my gratitude. It was a bauble from her collection. Take care, Senora.
The 6 Vestal Virgins act. People believed that as long as the fire was kept burning, Rome, the priestess, this temple, their spirits still watch over this temple, ensuring that only worthy women may enter. It is said that the temple doors would open only to a secret Vesta song.
My time has come. Vulcan will know true retribution.
Hello, mortal. I see truth in your words. Only one woman would dare to take Vulcan's hammer, Bellona, his archenemy. Jupiter took Vulcan's hammer and removed Venus's pearl from it as punishment for the catastrophe Vulcan wrought upon Pompeii. Jupiter hid that hammer beside my temple and buried the cornucopia that Vulcan forged for me along with it. I can feel it just outside these temple walls. You must go to Vulcan in his prison and tell him what has happened. His captivity ends with this year's Vulcanalia festival. But first, you must retrieve my cornucopia. It will help you on your way. You are nearly there already. My gifts will reveal the path forward.
Thank the gods you're safe. The whole town was in an uproar after the quakes. I barely made it through. Well, you sure sorted this brute out, whatever he is. And I thought a godly hammer was weird. What do we do now? Based on Miller's map, we must be close. Go ahead and take a look around, and study these notes. I'm not much good with all these ancient gods, so I'm going to hoof it back to that guard post we passed on the way here. They may be able to help us out with some water and fuel. We're running low anyway.